Bhagavan ki jai, Namaste Mahadeva ki jai. My most beloved, my apologies for the few minutes I have arrived late. Just unpredictable things on the road. And I ask for kind forgiveness for allowing me to use the shades today. I didn't want to look like Shah Rukh Khan this morning, but I'm just nursing a small injury to my eye. So it's kind of a little light sensitive. So I need to put this one. Thank you for that and for accepting my late apology. And indeed being here this morning to celebrate the life and times of a most wonderful person, wonderful mother, grandmother, wife and daughter, sister. And I've been associated with the family for many moons. I would want to suppose the past 2 decades. And I've grown fondly of the family. I know them quite well. I remember Pa. I also officiated at his anti-station spa. And over the last couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I've been associated with the family in a different kind of way. When Gita called and said, Mama is not doing too well, and please come and do a Gita part. So I was there on 3 occasions, and the last being just a few days ago, I think it was last weekend, and then just after and subsequently I was informed that she left for a bigger place, a better place. So we have to celebrate her. Let me thank you for being here, taking your time to do the needful and to mourn with the family and to support them in one way or the other. I was not here for the last couple of days, so I couldn't attend the home. But nonetheless, I know that the family would have had wonderful support from all of you, and thank you for that. There's a song that we oftentimes sing, and there's a simple line in the song which I would like to explain. Pinjare ke panchi, which you all know. And that word pinjare, for children who may not be familiar with the language, it means caged. And panchi means refers to a bird. So pinjare ke panchi means a caged bird, or refers to a caged bird. So it says that the bird is caged, and just a few days ago I was at a funeral at this very same place, and I was saying, I have a parrot that is caged at home. And when you come up the hill by me, to my home, the parrot says, Sitaram, clear, and you'd swear it's someone saying Sitaram. Then the parrot will follow up and say, how are you? Just parroting. And then I suspect, I have seen people look around and say, oh, who is this? And we put that parrot out at 6 a.m. into the yard area. And the parrot begins to sing a chorus. It also whistles the tune that we sing in Ramayana. And when it whistles that everyone thinks that the parrot is happy. For those who have a bird in a cage, you know that when the bird whistles its song, picks its cucumber and fruit, they think it's happy. But is it? Is the bird happy? And the answer is really no. It wasn't designed to be caged. It was designed to fly maybe, and explore the world by its very nature. And so to my friends, the soul was never designed to be in this realm. The soul was designed to be in heaven with God. But karma brings the soul to this realm, to this microcosm of the universe. Karma. And that karma brings all kinds of things. Jiva charachara jachatate hi narat swarga bhargani. This jiva, this existence, comes in so many forms and ways. So many forms and ways. So this jiva, this soul, can come in a bat or a bird or a virus or a human being. Anything, a coconut tree, a zaboka, anything. But Ramayana reminds us, Jiva charachara jachatate. Naraka swarga, Naraka means hell, and swarga means heaven. Jiva char in Sanskrit means to advance. And when you put up in front of some Sanskrit words, it takes an opposite meaning. So Jiva char achar. So two words there, Jiva char achar. Achar means to regress, to go up. And when we can advance to heaven, swarga means heaven. So Naraka swarga apabarga nisemi. Or we can digress to heaven. See? And then oftentimes I ask people, if someone were to ask you to point heaven, where would you point? So I ask sometimes a person pass and I ask children, I say, where did Papa go? Where did Mama go? Heaven. Baba, heaven. And I said, where is heaven, darling? Up there. And if I ask folks like you and I, where is earth? And they'd say, here. And if I were to ask you, where is hell? Where would you point? Where do you think you are? If you're not in heaven, you're automatically in heaven. Earth, this earth, is not heaven. We enjoy it while it lasts for us in our lifetime. But this is really not like that. You know, when we say, Om Vishnu, 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 Om Namaha Paramatmane Sri Puran Purushottama, Adhyashri Brahmanoni Vrityaparade Shritavad Hatalke, Vaivasutaman Vantare Ashtavinchritane Kali Yuge, Kali Pratham Charani. This is Kali Yuga. Pratham means first, I mean the first half of Kali Yuga. First half of Kali Yuga. And you see what is happening there. You see what is happening there. When you go into the media and you look at newspaper and you look at the news that's coming out of this country, we are not just scared. We are appalled. We are hurt. Yesterday I heard the remarks of the Commissioner of Prisons when his deputy and one of his officers really was shot at. And he says we have lost everything that is human. We have no regard for authority. That authority doesn't mean the law enforcement. The law enforcement, it doesn't mean that. We have lost regards for authority. And one has to ask in their mind, what is authority? This might be authority. Scripture. Thou shalt not steal. Every day people thieving. We have lost regard for scriptural authority. For the Constitution. Much disregard, my friends. And it's far different from what Mama and they would have grown and got accustomed to in their early days. And look where we have come in our lifetime, in her lifetime. It's sad. It's sad. I hope and pray that we take this opportunity to revisit our own selves, to reflect on our own selves, to introspect and to retrospect, to look back into what life is truly and really about. There's an old song that we used to hear. I don't think we sing it too much again. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam, truth. We need to have a whole new re-energization of truth. What is truth? And oftentimes people just speak glibly of a truth and making pronouncements on truth without any fact and base and platform. And we say God is truth, but oftentimes we take the God out of truth. Shivam. The word Shiva in Sanskrit means auspicious. It can mean pure as well. And what is really pure? What is pure love? Jesus, when someone says, I love you, what does it mean? What does love really mean? I love you seems to be just a mark, like we just say, you know, like when you read the Pandit long time, you speak Sitaram Baba, then they come Lohan, Sitaram Baba, and now the modern time, Sitram. Sitram sounds like a title. We so fast, we didn't want to say Sitaram. And in verbatim, we meet people and say, Sitram, how are you? Like, I care how you're doing. Then it's just words that fly out. And so, I love you becomes the same thing. And you know when? Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 1, there are 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 1. And you look, there are 47 verses in the first chapter. And you look at some of the verses, I just want to take you to one, just doing this preamble. Kula Kshanaya Pranashyanti Kula Dharmaha Sanatana. Kula Sanatana. The word Kula comes from Sanskrit Kulahi, which means lineage. You know, like I born in the Sharma family. Both my grandfathers were Pandit, my father was a Pandit, I am, my son is. It's a lineage that we come from. Sanatana, we belong to Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means eternal. For long time, eternal time. We have come from this parampara. Parampara in Sanskrit means tradition. We have come from these kinds of tradition. And look at where we have come from and where we are today. We are celebrating Pitru-Paksha. When I was here in the last funeral, I think it was the first or second day of Pitru-Paksha. And today I am here, and it's the second to last day of Pitru-Paksha. Pitru-Paksha finishes tomorrow at 1:53 p.m. And how many people took a handful of water and chadhavi in the name of their loved ones? How many people? Have you ever been in a position, my friends, where you went to someone so they ill-treated you? As a Pandit, I have been in that. Could you possibly imagine that God Almighty sent the Pitras for 15 days? What Paksh means fortnight. A fortnight is 15 days. 15 days from the Pitra Loka and come on this earth. Your Aji, on whose land you live in today. Your father, on whose house you live in today. And you couldn't take a moment to offer Tarpan. The literal translation of the word Tarpan is a handful of water. If you didn't do that, shame on you as a Hindu. Never allow the Pitras to come to this earth and leave empty-handed. I promise you, you will be empty-handed soon. If you didn't do anything, you'll have between now and 1:53 p.m. tomorrow. Be guided. Be warned. Pitru-Paksha is the longest Hindu observance. is the only observer that has 15 days. Only one. Why 15 days? Why did God in His wisdom say, I give 15 days for the bitterness, but I give 10 and a half days for Galatians, and 9 days for morality? Why 15 days? Because it is the most important ceremony. Please, I beg you, think about it and act on it. Because one day, all of us will be in Mama's position. We'll be lying in that box. When we traverse the realm of the locusts and the harm and the bitter locusts, we will wish somebody offer a handful of water for you. I say these things, my friends, because when we sit here to accompany the family and to mourn with the family, to support the family, 99.9% of what your experiences would be here today is not for Mark. What any one of us could do, except the politicians and stuff. What can I do? I tell you what you can do for Mark. You can go home and you can look into that mirror and talk to the person who is looking back and ask that person, am I a good father? Am I a good mother? Am I a good brother? Am I a good sister? Am I a good student? Am I a good neighbor? Am I a good friend? Am I a good Sanatanist? Am I a good citizen of this country? I drove from where I live 20 minutes away to here. And no joke, the kind of irresponsible driving you see among people is a shame. Nobody have patience there. Stop signs mean nothing. I don't know if you don't think in that car coming down there, you might have a little child or two little babies going to school or some kind of thing like that, and you doing all kind of thing on the road. I say, injure those babies. And where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're still fast anyway in this country? But in the mind, we're thinking, I'm easy, I'm going fast, I'm reaching. You're reaching away. And it extends itself across the board. From driving to home activities, to being a father, to being a brother, to be to the touch, to our practice as Hindus, to whatever practice you perform. Like that, my friends. I beg you to just rethink. Look at the man in the mirror. Look at the person in the mirror. And let's make Mark's soul proud. Let's make her proud. She must not die in vain. She must not have lived in vain. She will live to teach us. Because one wish of parents is that the children do better than them. And the children do better than them. The one wish of a Baba like me is that my four people do better than me. I want you to become better than me. And rise to that challenge. Please. God bless your hearts. Join myself and the family here now for their take this sanskar. This sanskar will have in the last 15 minutes. And then I'll invite you to have to offer flowers and artis as you will wish. Then we'll have a couple budgets. Then we'll have anybody who want to say something. Then we'll have theology. And then we'll close. I suspect about in 1 hour. So 10:30 we'll be we close. Then our crematorium is just empty. So then we go to the crematorium. God bless you. Om apavitra pavitrova sarva bhasnangitopivah yah smareta pundarikakshah sabhaya bhayantar suchisri vishnuhu. Om apavitra. It says God. Apavitra means impure. What should I do? These my mistakes are sins and shortcomings. Pavitra means pure. I said this word of just in body, in mind and in intellect. Sarva Bhastan means location and place where we have gathered this day to perform the last rites and rituals of our most beloved mother. Sarva Bhastan Vidupivaha Yaha Smarita. Smarana means to remember. And God, may you remember me. Because there are days when I would have forgotten you. We all forget God as human beings. We're not perfect. None of us are. So we forget God. But God never forgets us. So Yaha Smarita Pundarikakshah Sabhaya Bhayantaras, which is the Vishnu. Shari Vikaradam, Shari means features, or like body. You do this, you say God bless this body that I have today. Take care of it. Om Shri Mangalam Khanda Chandanam Bandhita Nicham Sarva Papa Kanashanam. Mangalam Khanda Chandanam. So you see, I give these folks white. Chanda means moon. Chanda in Sanskrit also means silver. And it means also to shine. So when you say Mangalam, Mangalam means pure. So this is Mangalam Khanda Chandana. I offer this perfume, Chandan, and may I shine in the eyes of God. It's important that we shine in the eyes of God. Good books say, many are called, few are. Be among the chosen. Bhagavad Gita says, be among the chosen. Stand out. Not in gems and jewels and tangibles and material, but stand out in character. Mangalam Khanda Chandanam Bandhita Nicham Sarva Papa. Papa means, when we say, I don't like to use the word sin, but Papa means that which is destroyed of God. So Sarva Papa means, may you forgive me, God, my sins, my mistakes. Mangalam Khanda Chandanam. Then we wear a ring. Om Kusmule Stito Brahma Kusmadhe Janardana Kushagritara Devo Shankara Devo Kushaustutam. Kusmule Stito Brahma. And when we were in a ring, I was making a remark one day that I did a wedding ceremony moons ago. I'm 37 years as a police, I can remember when. And the two parties had a ring for $40 each. $40. And in this country, I have done a wedding where the groom gave the bride a ring for $750,000. That's $3/4 million. That is irrelevant, really. That doesn't cause love. Doesn't cause you to be more responsible in fulfilling your roles and duties to your institution, whether it's a marriage institution or otherwise. A ring doesn't. So your ring in a prayer is that in a marriage meeting, you commit yourself to the principles of marriage. In a prayer, puja, you commit yourself to the principles of God. So it says, Kusmule Stito Brahma. The word Stito or Stiti can mean two things. It can mean a physical position, it can also mean a principal position. And you must have a principal position. What you're doing, folks, is your duty. This is beyond work or anything like that. Taking care of your parents is a duty. That's how it is. So, I commit myself to it. Flowers. My blessed and beautiful friends, we now joined in what is called Sankalpa. Sankalpa. And we name our years. So in Hindu calendar, from March 21st at 1:54 p.m. or full day from March 22nd on until April 8th next year. We're in the Hindu calendar year 2080. 2080. And we name our years. So we are 57 years ahead of the Gregorian calendar, which is 2023. We're in 2080. We name our years. This year is called Nala. Nala. Nala Samvat. The word Samvat means year. We're in the month of October. We're in the month of Ashwin. Ashwin. Ashwin has two remarkable features. Each Hindu month is divided into 15 days. One is the dark fortnight called Krishna Paksh. Paksh means fortnight, Krishna means dark. And one is called the bright fortnight, the Sukla Paksh. Sukla means bright fortnight. So we're in the dark fortnight. And this dark fortnight, for the entire of the dark fortnight, entire of the 15 days is referred to as Pitir Paksh. Fortnight of Devi Mata. And when tomorrow at 1:53 p.m. the Pitir Paksh finishes, at 1:54 p.m. a minute after that, Navratri starts. So the second half of the month of Ashwin, the first 9 of the 15 days, is referred to as Navratri. Full day you'll see from sun. But it actually starts at 1:54 p.m. Good. The moon is presently located, my friends, in what is called Kanya Rashi. Kanya Rashi. Rashi means zodiacal belt. And it is, we say the sun is moving, it doesn't really move, but you know how we would sit in our country or place and we see the sun moving from east to west? So we say the sun is moving, but it doesn't really move. We are moving in relation to the sun. But at this point in time, from June into this, January 13th, we see the sun is moving southward. It's called Dakshin Arayan. Dakshin Arayan. And there's a beautiful constellation called Hasta. So Mama's funeral is taking place in a very beautiful constellation called Hasta. So, Hasta is one of the constellations, 11 of constellations of 27 that we actually use for weddings and so. It's an auspicious. Right? And the Karana is called Shakuni, and the yoga is Indra Yoga. Indra is the chief of the devatas. So with this in mind, my friends, we always do the Sankal, with the astrology. Alright, so I'm going to chant the astrology now, put that in the context and state our purpose here. So let me invite all of you to join in for 1.5 minutes in a prayer. However you pray, however you see God, some see God as Krishna, some see God as Durgama, some see God as that beautiful picture up there that you see, Mahakrishna. Some see God as Hanuman, some see God as Jesus Christ, some see God as Allah, some see God as Buddha, some see God as Ma. I was saying, and I oftentimes would say, my mom passed 5 3/4 years, and the first, every single morning, the first person I preached was my mom. That's my mom. Before Krishna and Hanuman and anything, this is my mom. That's how I see God. And however you see God, you call that God. And say, God bless me. I always ask folks, when you start to pray, say, God bless me. And if perhaps you have a second or 2 or a minute, then you say, God bless my children, or grandchildren, or my husband, or wife, or papi, or moya. And if you have a few seconds again, you say, God bless this beautiful soul. And if you have 2 more seconds, you say, God bless this wonderful family that has been left in mourning and hurt. Give them strength and courage. And if you have 2 more seconds, you can say, God bless my neighbors and friends. And 2 more seconds, you say, God bless my community. And if you have 3 more seconds, you say, God bless this country. But always start with yourself. Let us bow in prayer. God, we want you. Almighty God, we thank you, Lord, loving God, Master of heaven, for the gift and blessings that we have received this day. Thank you for life and love and laughter, peace, joy, happiness, prosperity, and goodwill. For the opportunity this morning, having risen from sleep, I was able to place my feet from the bed onto the ground and receive the positive energy of Mother Earth. Dear God, I thank you as I opened my eyes, I was able to behold the beauty of your creation. Oh wow, I could see, my dear God, I could see the wonders of your world, the mysteries of your world, the beauty of your world. I opened my ear, God, and I tuned into the voices of my loved ones. I could hear the children and the grandchildren. I could hear my brother and sister and spouse. I could hear the whistling bird and the wind. Oh wow, I could hear. Father, I pray to you as I ask that you bless this earth upon which you live, and all that sustains life. Bless each and everyone with their daily bread, food, water, shelter, and clothing. Bless their God, our ancestral folks, and those from whom we came. For those who by the sweat of their brow ensure that we have a better day today. To those who are picturesque and who have come to this earth for 15 days, may they leave filled with joy and happiness and prosperity when they return tomorrow. Dear God, bless our parents, teachers, leaders, and elders, and those who have impacted our lives in a meaningful and positive way. And Father, I pray this day that you bless every brother, sister, and child, every heart and hope. On the mountain, we bow to thee. We touch your feet with our love. I thank you for your greatness and your glory. I thank you for Ma, who lived her life. Blessed be a daughter to someone, a sister to someone. Blessed be a wife, then a mother, a grandmother, a mother-in-law, a loving person, kind, hard-working, committed and dedicated. And today, dear God, you have chosen to recall her soul. May she rejoice in thy kingdom. And we ask not only that you bless the soul for permanent residence in thy kingdom, in the magnificence of heaven, but we ask that you also be kindly and merciful unto her. Forgive her trespasses and shortcomings. Father, I pray that you bless this family, the children, grandchildren, loved ones, in-laws, with strength and courage to face these difficult days. And to all of us who are also hurting and paining because we have lost someone close, the good Lord, grant you courage. Salvation to you. Om Vishnu Vishnu Om Namah Paramatmane Sri Puran Purushotama Adhyar Shri Brahmanoni Vichya Purade Shvetama Rahakalpe Vaimastataman Bantare Ashtamin Chulitare Kaliyugi Kalipratam Charite Guruki Jambud Vipi Bhavna Batare Muktam Samvatsari. Samvat means year. In the year 2018, Nala Samvat, Ashur Mase, Krishan Pakshe, Chaturdashi Tithi, Sri Anteshti Sanskar, Shau Pujanam, Mata Shri Ram Pretasya, Jivatma Shanti Kalyanam, Pujanam Samarpiyam. We are here for Vishal Puja, the Puja of the departed, and the Anteshti Sanskar guidelines, Pujanam Samarpiyam, in reverence in our heart for this beautiful and late mother who has left this world. We have recalled her. May she transit this world to the greater beyond, and may God rest her soul to the back. Thank you. See you. Krishna. Very true. Om Sarva Papa Haram Divya Gange Yam Nirmalam Jalam. Sarva means all, and Papa means you say sins. And I said I don't like that word. Errors, mistakes, disfavor, that which is disfavor God. God kindly forgive Moya her sins, her shortcomings. We are not judges, so we don't know what that is. None of us can judge one another and should not judge one another. And I oftentimes say, if you have a chance at judgment, go to the man in the mirror. Judge he or she. But don't judge her. So God, if there was such a thing, like I would have disfavored you any time in my life, kindly we ask as a family and people to forgive her. So Sarvapapa means this. Sarvapapa means what means it? Absorb, to remove this. Vidya Gange and then Kalamchala. I have had a job. Let's go to the Mata Shirina Pretasya. In the name of my mother, Mata Shirina. Pretasya means what? So, when someone dies, that moment the soul is taken out. This body is left. It dies. From that time, right up to this moment, as we are doing the Anteshi Sanskar, right through the 1 year, until you do the 1 year ceremony, that soul is referred to as Pretasya. Pretasya child means transition, it's traveling. But after 1 year, then the soul is called what? Victor. After the 1 year, then it's called Victor. So the soul from death until the 1 year is called Pretasya. After the 1 year, forever after, it's called Victorus. That's what it is. So it's a Pretasya. Jivatma Shanti Kalyana. Shanti means peace, and Kalyana means happy and joyful. May the soul find peace and joyfulness in the hereafter. That's what we're asking. And we're asking. We're not demanding order. We cannot demand order. We're asking. So, Sarvapapa Haradivya Gange Yandar Valamjalam Namaskaram Samarpaya. And then the same way we put the Chanda. Mangalam Khanda Chandanam Bandhite Richaman. So we put on the Tika. Great. And we say, may this soul shine. May Mama shine in the eyes. We could have Mama. Oh, kids, you could bring it on. Nice. Real good. Take the 2 string lines. Yes, this is good. Mala. Mala Dini. Mala means a garlic. Mala Dini. I give this Mala. Sughan Dini. Gandha means sweet fragrance. Atyani Vai Prabhu. It is of no concern to God, the scent and beauty and color of Lord. I'm not being personal here. I'm just saying, not at this figure. I'm just saying generally. When is there the best flowers in the world? I know for a time, sometime. Or when you. It says, what difference does it make? No. It is of no concern to God. Maladini Sugandhini Malachadini Vai Prabhu. It is of no concern to the listen color beauty of flowers. So when you do your puja, if you have a buttercup, put that as the best flowers. And if you can go and afford carnation and go buy and put for God. You don't get more blessing. God doesn't judge you by what your hands bring. God judges you by what your heart brings in. Whether you bring a petal, or you bring a mala, you bring a rose, or buttercup. Because when you put your head on your pillow, 11 o'clock in the night, and you go to sleep, what do you have in your hands? Nothing. God doesn't really want to do. Doesn't want to do. Doesn't judge you by that. So Maladini Sugandhini Malatyadini Vai Prabhu Maya Pratani Puja Vitam Pushpani Patigata. Then you have a perfume. Gandhadvara Dura Darshan. You know what Gandha means? I just said. Sweet fruit. Sweet. So Gandhadvara. So what does perfume mean in your puja? What does perfume mean here? It means the same thing. You know my friends? And I keep mentioning it just for your edification and learning. But funeral services of puja, right? It's called Shaw Puja. Shaw Puja. Shaw. It's not Shaw. Shaw means a corpse. So we will do the same thing around. Some of the same things. So perfume. Perfume has what? Effect. Effect. So you may go out and make it a little bit of a secret. So we can see it. What does it do for you? What does it do for you? Does it make you look prettier? No, right? No. But what does it do? It has effect. It has effect. So when you're going out there and you dress up for the wedding and you put on the nice perfume and you feel good. It has an effect, and then you hit others and you affect them, you have an effect on them. So when you have a puja service, it says, what effect do you have on yourself? What effect do you have on others? Charity begins at what effect do you have at home? As a husband, as a mom, as a child, as a teenager, what effect do you have? And that is what I was asking you to assess. What effect? Are you having a positive effect, a meaningful effect? Are you contributing to the good and the betterment of the family, of the country, of the community? And if the answer is no, then we can upstart, we can better that. And if the answer is yes, well then still do better. We'll go figure about that, right? Let me do that. ओम यं द्वारे महागोरे दीपं समर्पयामि यं द्वारे महागोरे दीपदानं मया देशे तमोपतिष्ठतां विष्णु चरणं समर्पितं यं द्वारे महागोरे दीपं समर्पयामि. Yam is the god of death. And as Hindus, don't let anyone ever tell you you have 50 and 2 God and 7 God and right? How much God do you have? One God, you know. Omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. That God has functionaries. So God in the sun is called Surya, the moon is called Chandra, the wind is called Pawan, the ocean is called Varun, God is called Prithvi. Then you have Shiva, Durga, Hanuman, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Ganesh, all kind of things. They are functionaries of God. They have a certain function. So when you do puja for a child, like an exam and so, Saraswati. When you're going to build the home and you're going to start the construction and so forth, then you do Dharti Mata or Prithvi Puja. Mother Earth. Like that. And then you're celebrating the thing, Hanuman. How many people have got the down and the Shiva? But this kind of thing, Sri Krishna. Well, Krishna was just up there. Like that. You see my friends? It's functionary. God just takes a different form. So for a service like this, people call it Pandit. Nothing we can. And when you can't break them, go call me. You see, function. So to my friends, we have function. So the function of God of death is called Yamraj. And you know what Dwar means? Dwar tumhari aao, Dwar tumhari aao, He pavan Parameshwar meri, man hi man sharmao. मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे, मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे, द्वार तुम्हारी आओ, हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरी, मन means mind, मन ही मन शर्मा, शर्मा means happy. What makes the mind happy? Are you happy today? Well, the mama passed. Well, I'm not happy. But let's be happy for her. She lived her life. She lived to the fullest. She was blessed in many different ways. She was not a millionaire, had all kind of things. She didn't go to Europe for vacation and things. She didn't have a private jet. But she was happy. I would suspect in days gone by when she woke with flambeau, no telephones, and had to go to the well to bring a bucket of water and come and plant rice and all the things. She was happy. She made her children happy. us happy. But these days, I don't know. Like we fish out the water to be happy. We don't want to do to be happy. So our birthday come, we drink. Storm coming, we drink. Child born, we know what to do to be happy. Manahi Mani Sharma. What really means, what is true happiness? Is it? Sharma. So, Dwara Tumhari, one day Tumhari means yours, Dwara means door. One day we all have to go to God's door and no? See, God say, open the door and say, what's up, dude? God is me. Courage. Do you pray? I don't remember you. You God. I don't really pray anything too much. But, oh, did you take care of your mother and father? Oh God, well, I was busy. I moved to New York. And the sister started to do that. All I gave was the Lotalane in Konasu. And the wife gets here. I'm happy for that. Me didn't care about who take care of her. Dwara Tumhari. You have to go to God's door to account, my friends. You have to account for by your own self. Aao he pavan Parameshwar meri. Parameshwar means you are my God. You are my God. Who else can I turn to? You have to turn to God. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you want it or not, you will come before the Lord and account. Manahi Man Sharma. And when you hurt people and you find joy out of that, when you back talk people and you find joy out of that, you have to account for it. And if, when God opened me a record, you say, Are, we only have 2 pages of goodbye and 79 pages of bad. Wrong door. Go down so. You say next door. And if you're not in heaven, you in? You see, you have to make preparation now. Meli chadar odh ke kaise in पैरों से चल कर तेरे. God gave you a foot. And this foot is carry all about golf. See tree. There. Going here, going there. Maracas and all. Mandir kabhi na aaya. How much time this foot carry in mandir? How much time this foot carry in mandir? How much time this foot carry to come see Ma? How many of you all see Ma today for the first time after a few years? When she did. How much time all I see Uncle Sahadev? I'm going to know Mama, I'm really going to see Ma until he did. The next time you see Uncle Sahadev was on the tree. You see? We procrastinate. इन पैरों से चल कर तेरे मंदिर कभी ना आया. जहाँ जहाँ हो पूजा तेरी कभी ना शीश झुकाया. God give me a hand. And every day I'm eating and pointing and thinking and holding and possessing and having and whatever. How much time this hand is free? Hey Hari Har mein haar ke aaya. When things going bad, then God made it. Things going bad, God. When we're celebrating, we didn't study it. Hey Hari Har mein haar ke aaya, ab kya daag chadha. How do we advance to God, my friends? Simple, you know. Life is simple. Live a simple life like me. Enjoy yourself. One of the things I always say first to people, enjoy yourself. But don't enjoy yourself at the expense of others. Don't enjoy yourself so much. A fella driving me about 8:45 in the morning. And he nearly bounced on my plant and thing. I said, good thing I didn't do it. He tight. and come to tell me, Baba, you're going to birthday. He never is Monday or Wednesday. He know nothing past 8:30. That enjoyment? Is that enjoyment? When you become senseless? Huh? We're not enjoying ourselves, my friends. We think we enjoy ourselves. I'm not against anything like that. I don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that there's a time and place for everything under the sun. Time and place for everything under the sun. See? We come on my funeral today. And if I go, everybody here and check out the trunk. I hope I find state I can check. Nothing else. Because there's a time and place for everything under the sun. Certain things is not at a funeral and not at a wedding. You continue, my friends? Seems माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो ओ पहाड़ वाली जूता वाली ओ शेरा वाली शक्तिशाली माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो मन में लगन है जड़ न थकन है खुशी का खजाना तो मैं ललचाऊं घड़ी घड़ी आऊं दिल को all around दिल को बढ़ाना तो so great is the feeling of the heart when you do good things in the eyes of God, in the name of God. माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा means merciful कृपा करो ओ पहाड़ वाली जोता वाली ओ शेरा वाली शक्तिशाली माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो रुते ये सुहानी ठंडा ठंडा पानी तपन हरी मन की लगन ही दूरी होती ही है पूरी आशय जीवन की रुत ये सुहानी ठंडा ठंडा पानी तपन हरी मन की लगन ही दूरी होती ही है पूरी आशय जीवन की माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो रक्षा as mother always protects us. God always protects us. But you must learn to protect yourself. My friends, those who can stand, please stand. Those who need to sit, continue to sit. Not a problem at all. And we're going to do parikram and honor Mama in this beautiful part of the ceremony and also with this wonderful song. God bless you. कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न केवल आ रहा हो और कोई न केवल आ रहा हो फिर तू ही मेरा पार करो जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे तो चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे तो चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे ओम विष्णु रे विष्णु ओम विष्णु रे विष्णु ओम नमः परमात्मने श्री पुराण पुरुषोत्तम अध्याश्री ब्रह्मणोनि विच्य पुराण देश श्वेतवार कल्पे वैवस्वता मनवंतरे अष्टविंशतितमे कलियुगे कलिप्रथम चरणे गुरु के जम्बू के मौला बतावे मुख्यम संवत्सरी पेन परिधानम हितार्थे समर्पयामि हि मया देते तवोपदेशकता स्वीट पेन परिधानम हितार्थे समर्पयामि ओम यम गौरी महागौरी दीपम समर्पयामि मयानि तवोपदेशकता विष्णु चरणं समर्पयामि माता श्री प्रेतस्य माता श्री मंगलाश्री जीवात्मा शांति कल्याण देव से peace and happiness of all. Peace and happiness. Namaskar. I pray obeisance and bow to you. Yes, so I will say आपको बात समझी? My friends, those of you who wish to come and do party and so forth with a flower, we have lots of flowers and so on and you can use so much. Come this way. Take your flower and come this way. Folks, those of you who wish to come, want to come this way, come this way. Put your mala of flowers. And if you just want to put a flower and not do art, fine, not a problem. But however you choose to celebrate Mama, please do. There's a Hindi word called Halikar. Hurry up. Just talk about the bhajan and how it's made. Bhajan if you all know, the journey. Tumavindi suno sabki, kalyan karo jag ka. Tumavindi suno kalyan karo jag ka. सदराह दिखा करके हार करो दुर्गा, हार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। कल्याण करो जग का, सदराह दिखा करके हार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, दर्शन हो माते सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माते सबकी, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये मेरा मन पड़ा या क्या। सर ज्योति जला करके जल करो जग सारा, करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। सदराह दिखा करके हार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उस जाना है जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का। तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो, उपकार करो दुर्गा। उपकार, come close to God, my friends. If you're close to God, come closer. If you're far from God, come closer. No time restriction. No time restriction at all. You have time to go to God. You have time to repent. You have time to seek His glory, His guidance and grace. And still, do the number one thing that I always encourage all to do. Enjoy yourself. Be happy. Be happy when the day comes. Because of the budget, one that we started a little earlier. मेरी चादर तोड़ के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारी आऊं। मेरी चादर ओढ़ के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारी आऊं। हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे, मन ही मन Sharman. Is Sharma mean happy? And make your mind happy. My mother always said, if the day come and you have mar and rice to eat it and be happy. Very good. Manahi mani Sharma. Make your mind happy. Only you could do that, my friends. Only you could do that. You can make yourself happy. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verse 5 says, Udharit Atma Atmanam na Atmanam Vasade. Lift yourself with your own power. Now Atmanam, don't take this power of a self to form you. Lift yourself with your own power. इन पैरों से चल कर तेरे मंदिर कभी न आया, जहाँ जहाँ हो पूजा तेरी कभी ना शीश झुकाया, हे हरिहर में हार के आया, अब क्या दाग चढ़ाऊं। Together? चादर ओढ़ के कैसे. My friends, kaise means how. How can you go back to God and not tell him something? Know what you're going to tell him. Watch out for window counsel. Whilst we finishing up here, we just take about a minute again and we have those who wish to offer pay their respects. Would anybody want to say something? Anybody want to sing a line in a song or anything? So anybody would want to say something, my friends, as you wrap up in the next few minutes? No? Okay. On to the next area. My blessed friends, today I just want to spend 2 minutes and 2 or 3 things. And the first 2 minutes I want to spend is just to explain a mantra, which I always do, just to remind you. I think this sums up a lot of what our dharma is about. And I say this one because you are most familiar with it. Most familiar. Most familiar. If you are most familiar. You're most familiar, right? And I want you to remember, if nothing that you remember today, I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this. Tomeva. Tomeva Mata. Tom means you. Meva means mine and Mata means or motherly force. So I want you to know how you find God. There are steps to finding God. And the first step and the first God that you'll ever come across in your life is mother. God is first your mother or motherly force. Right? Doesn't have to be mother necessarily, but sometimes you have a big sister as well. My mother is my greatest savior in this world, my mentor, my God. But I have a sister. I have 7 sisters, but one of my sisters took care of me. And I consider her a mother as well. Because some people, when they grow, like my brother, this is your biggest sister. Biggest sister. Yeah. So some way she would have given you a mouthful of food to take care of you when mama or mama went to the ragu. She would have to take care of roti or something and sing her play. And so it is nice that you pay a tribute to her. So Tomeva, Mata, God is first your mother. Second, Cha means then. Jet, Pita, then God is Father. Father. So God is Father. And no matter what, I know we have fathers and all different kinds of roles and did things and hurt us at times and whatever, but still is father, right? I know, I sometimes tell people that my father is a very rough fellow. And he wasn't kind of loving like my mother. But you could never disrespect my father in front of my mother. I could warn you, never disrespect your father. Because the day you do that, you'll go outside and disrespect people. Your second God is your father. Who's your two? What's the second line? And when you say the word bandhu, you must say B-H-U. Bandhu. Not bandhu. Bandhu. B-H-U. Bandhu. Bandhu means bloodline. Family. God is third your family. Your bloodline, your children, father, parents, brothers and sisters. That's your third God. Who's your fourth God? What did I say? Tameva Bandhu Cha. The word is Sakha. Not Sakha. Sakha. S-A-K-H-E. Ka. Sakha. The word Sakha means friend. You associate your buddies. The people that you depend on. The people who will help you and serve you and take you along in life in a good way. And sometimes I just make a little joke out of it. You put two bosses on your map, Maracas and Mandir, and tell your friend them come. Which one will love us? They're your friend. They're your friend. Friend just carry the load. Know your friends. Know the people that you associate with. Third one. Tameva Vidya. Vidya is knowledge. When you consolidate. So Baba telling you something today, you don't have to believe me. I tell you 50 things today, and you go home and you say, you real talk nonsense. You know about function and should drink when you child born and Barahi and okay, nothing to do. That makes no sense. I shouldn't take funeral wedding, I'm calling funeral and people wedding. I cannot make no sense. For the courage to make no sense. And if you think so, not a problem. But if there's one thing I said, and you believe it, and you consolidate that, that is called Vidya. It will become your guiding principle. You think about that. Look at the message, not the messenger. So to me about Vidya, there are none. Look at your practice. People say one thing and do next thing. Everybody knows I should say I love you to your mother. And if they come, all you study, everything and life, and then you see what she and you wisdom. And then when you get, you're running up to sacred protein and cook for mama. Like, oh, actually also. Very right. Know your practice. Because children learn from you. And oftentimes I would say, if Jesus Christ, Buddha, Allah, Krishna, Shiva, Hanuman, Mommy, and Daddy line up there, and the child follow them in me, who the child is run to? The mother and the father. The child sees the mother and father as God. Greater than God. So the child watching you do all kind of thing and see all kind of thing, they just follow suit. They just follow suit. And the children become who you are. And they'll be listening to you, they're listening to all kind of thing. Listen to all kind of thing. Sitaram Baba, the child in here, keeps getting in trouble and I don't know how to fix things. I feel like I'm failing as a parent. She showed her teacher the middle finger. Oh. This child is 4 years old. It's my brother. I just take time to say some things. 4 years old. 16 years ago, there's a pediatrician who's still operating called Minocha. Many of you have taken the channel Minocha. Dr. Minocha, I know long, sent a couple to their 3-year-old child to counseling. So when the child had to get a shot, when he do so, and stick the child to remember careful. What are we teaching our children? What are we exposing their minds to? And that's what we say, Tomega Mata. They are exposed to the mother, Chapita, father, Bandhu, the family and friend, Sakha, Vidya, knowledge, and then their practice. Seven God, Tomeva, Salman, everything. You must see God in your people, you must see God in others. I was wearing a finger 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And I was harsh to one of the workers. And I went to whatever and I apologized. It's a big man to the big man thing. It's like big man to the big man thing. So we can't say sorry. So we can't apologize. We let things go 3 and 5 and 40 years. Because a little dispute, a little landing, a little bira. Years we are talking about brother and sister thing. You have to let that go. Don't leave this world and carry them bricks and burden on your shoulder. And finally, Mama Deva means God. Then God. Tomeva Mata, Chapita, Tomeva Bandhu, Chasakha, Tomeva Vidya, Dharavinam, Tomeva Sarvam, Mama Deva. God is last and number 8. Now, second thing, I want to simply do a health message. My profession is an epidemiologist. I teach health and public health. I look at trends and patterns of disease in the country. And I always say, every time I say everything I do. Number 1 cause of death in this country is cardiovascular diseases. 2/3, 66% of people who die in this country will die from a cardiovascular event. Especially if they're between 59 and 62 years. Careful. The second cause of death is cancer. The third cause of death is diabetes and its complication. And they go on like that. We look at the top 10. Those are the first 3. The number 1 thing there is things that we do. They're called risk factors. The top risk factors. 1, poor eating habits. Poor eating habits. Learn to cut your sugar, cut your salt, cut your carbohydrates. Second, smoking. Risk factor, bad, big. Third, excessive alcohol consumption. Excessive alcohol consumption. It damages the liver, not to the point where it becomes cirrhotic or cirrhosis. But when you do that and alcohol has to pass through the liver, it brings the liver down in doing its other function, creating enzymes and so if other body functions go bad. Excessive alcohol consumption. 4, laziness. I could say poor physical activity. Like laziness. Get up and move. My friends, the other one that we must look at is also not just poor eating habits, but the way we do things. The way we do things. Too much of meat in the country. Cut your meat and increase of fruits and vegetables. Okay. Of all them things where I mentioned, which I think is the most important one? And message. Something one I didn't mention. The things that I just mentioned. The most important one is to cut your sugar. Cut your sugar. What's the easiest way to cut your sugar? Cut the sweet drink, juice, punch, Red Bull, Blue Bull, Monster. Cut it down. Instead of $2 and a solo, eat $3 and a water. And I'm telling you, you get less sugar, glucose content. That one solo has 13.5 spoons of sugar. A 20-ounce Coke has 13.5 spoons of sugar. A chocolate has 7. A Monster has 8. A Red Bull has 7. Too much. And then they add up all the fudge and cake and ice cream and dessert. Cut your sugar, please. And then enjoy your food. Good. Anybody still want to say anything in a minute? All good? All right, good. I want to chant with you the Dhyan Shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. That will take me 2 minutes. And then we close, and then we make our route around, right? Take us about 3-4 minutes to go there. We'll be all right. Good. I want you to stand with me for this. And those who need to sit, keep sitting. I will wrap up our ceremony. Blessings. Take after the water. My friends, I want you to remember 2 things now. One, now speak to the parish. So, Mama, Papa, Aji, Kaka, Dada, son, child, brother, sister, party, everybody who did more than a year, they're all big things. Paid homage to me. Now, just over 24 hours everywhere. And who did offer some water, you will surely have to offer the water. The other pushkas, can you tell them not to if you could? If you have a pushka, that's it. Please not to sit down and do that. Take a bottle of water, clean that thing, throw the inch, put some lactate inside it. I have a video on my sample sheet on this, right? You can take a little piece of pushkas and you can hold it between these 2 fingers and bring it by the tongue. You can face south and you can roll your hand like that, facing south. The water should come through this space. This place is called a Pitar Tirtha. Your Tirtha means holy place. Tirtha. So Pitar Tirtha. And you can offer the water. Or if you face east, when you face east, south is on your right. So you can hold your hand so. Easy, south, it is also. And you pour the water, drip, drip. Not in the pushkas. Papi, wherever you did, I love you. Thanks for giving me the escort before. And 14 amps. Mami, Fidira, Aji, I'm going to work hard, and I'm living on. It's yours. So I'm feeling shame that Baba had to become the last year of it, but I still did. I'll find it. Not a problem, because I never to live Baba said. Like that. And they were going drip, 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 drip. And then Kaki and Aji and Dada and the child and brother and sister and things. You don't have a whole lot, but just drip. And then drip on the Christmas, and you've done it. And if you feel like taking out some food, any kind of food, roti and fry aloo, good. Pumpkin chana, shapen and bhajan, good. Anything. You don't feel like make something anything. You have to put that little thing, and you put that little push grass in it. You can put some push grass on top of the food, and you put the food back into the push grass and say, all by itself. Not 10 food. About 2,000 of them dead by me. If I start to go food, how much share would take out? You will have food. One food. It's an act of worship. One food for everybody. It's the act of giving. Take all the food, put it there, and take it over. Right? So you have the day, the rest of the day, and if you reach even lunchtime or anything, and you have to borrow 153 p.m. You say I didn't tell them, you know? So when you say I reach up there, and I see you looking by the door next door, and then he tell you. God bless your hearts. Let's all say, Om Krishnaya Govindaye Namo Namaha. Om, these are called the Dhyan Shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Om Partaya Pratiboditam Bhagavata Narayana Swayam Vyasena Krititam Purana Munina Madhe Mahabharatam Advaitamrita Varishinim Bhagavatim Ashtadisha Dhyayanim Ambatvam Anusandadhami Bhagavat Gite Bhavadvishinim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pularavindra Yatapattana Netara Yena Tvaya Bharata Teila Purinaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रय कपालये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतं दुहे नमः सर्व उपनिषदो गावो दुग्धगोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतमृतं महत् वसुदेवासुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्म द्रोण तथा जय भट्टचला गंधार्व नीलोत्पला शल्य ग्राहवती कृपेण वहन्नी कर्णेना विलाकुला अश्वत्थाम विकर्ण घोर मकर दुर्योधना वर्तनी सूत्रना खरवंगरेण नदी कैवर्तका केशवाः पारासरे वचः सरोजममलं गीतान्तगं भोकतं नानाज्ञानप्रकेसरं हरितथा सम्बोधना भूरितां लोके सज्जन शतपय अहरः पेत्यपानमुना भूयभारतपङ्कजं कलिमला प्रध्वंसिना श्रीयसे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दं माधवं यं ब्रह्मावरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमर्तः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदसाङ्गपदाक्रमोपनिषदे गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुसुरासुरगणः देवाय तस्मै नमः प्रेम से बोलो कृष्ण भगवान की जय praises be to Krishna. Lord Krishna. Closing prayer, my friends. God, rest Mama in eternal peace in thy kingdom. May she be forever in your embrace. May she travel well over the next year. And be kind and merciful unto her soul. To have children, family members, brothers, grandchildren, and daughters-in-law, family, anybody who are nieces and nephews and so, who are hurt in Mama's passing. Know that she did well in her life and she asked God to take her. On 3 occasions, on each occasion I went to do Gita Path for Moy. 10 times in that 25 minutes I stayed. 10 times in that 25 minutes. I make 30 times in 75 minutes. Ma said, Baba, let God take her now. She prepared her soul. She prepared for the hereafter. God rest her soul. Closing. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो महाविष्णु भगवान की जय, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, सच्चे सनातन धर्म की जय। जय जय सीताराम। जय जय सीताराम। Have your seats, please. So my friends, we're going to put Mama here of our pinda. Then we're going to stop there of our one pinda. Then we're going to stop outside the door of pinda, and then we find out one of the things. We just left. We have our second pin down, friends. Om Vishnu Vishnu Om Namah Paramatmane Sri Puran Purushotama Adhya Shri Brahmanoni Pitya Paradve Shvetavadha Kalpe Manvantare Ashtavinchritame Mata Shri Nam Pratasya Jivatma Shanti Kalyanam Vishnave Namaha Govindaye Namo Namaha Paramatamaye Namo Namaha Ditya Pinda Paridanam Shavhaste Sadak Nimitah Priti Devatao Pinda Paridanam Pindadanam Hitarthi Mayadeti Tapopatishtatam Vishnu Charanam Samarpitam Namaskaram Samarpayami Namaskaram Pratigadatam Vishnave Namaha Purivotam Chati Pinda Paridanam Hitarthi Samarpayami पिंडपरिदानं हितार्थे प्रजीवितं विष्णवे नमः। गोविंदाय नमो नमः। परमात्माय नमो नमः। ओम श्री यम द्वारि महागौरी दीपम समर्पयामि। यम द्वारि महागौरी दीपदानं प्रतिगृह्णामि। यम द्वारि महागौरी दीपम समर्पयामि। ओम विष्णवे नमः। गोविंदाय नमो नमः। परमात्माय नमो नमः। ओम माता श्री प्रणीतस्य जीवात्मा शांति कल्याण। ओम माता श्री तृप्यंता। Okay, folks, hello, come along. Maybe folks, as you lift into foot. ओम श्री विष्णु विष्णु हूँ। ओम नमः परमात्मने श्री पुराण पुरुषोत्तम अध्याय श्री ब्रह्मणे पिच पड़ागे श्वेतवारः कल्पे वैवस्वतामन्वन्तरे अष्टविंशतितमे कलियुगे कलिप्रथम चरणे भूलोके जम्बूद्वीपे मौरावतारे मुक्नां संवत्सरे। ओम माता श्रीनाम प्रेतस्य जीवात्मा शांति कल्याणं पिंडपरिदानं हितार्थे मया देते तदुपतिष्ठतां विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। ओम श्री यम द्वारि महागौरे दीपम समर्पयामि। यम द्वारि महागौरे दीपदानं मया प्रतिष्ठतां विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। यम द्वारि महागौरे दीपदानं नमस्कारं प्रजीवयितं। पचामि से ओम माता श्री प्रेतस्य जीवात्मा शांति कल्याण। ओम माता श्री नमः। Pick up, face the box and foot out. ओम श्री विष्णु नमः परमात्मने पुराण पुरुषोत्तम ध्यान श्री ब्रह्मो नित्य परार्जे श्वेतवारः कल्पे वैवस्वतामन्वन्तरे अष्टविंशतितमे कलियुगे कलिप्रथम चरणे भूलोके जम्बूद्वीपे मौरावतारे मुक्नां संवत्सरे। पिंडपरिदानं हितार्थे समर्पयामि मया देते तदुपतिष्ठतां विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। ओम इदं श्री माता श्री प्रेतस्य जीवात्मा शांति कल्याण विष्णवे नमः। गोविंदाय नमः। परमात्माय नमः। यम द्वारि महागौरे दीपम समर्पयामि। यम द्वारि महागौरे दीपदानं मया देते तदुपतिष्ठतां विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। यम द्वारि महागौरे दीपं समर्पयामि। यम द्वारि महागौरे दीपदानं प्रति पिंडप्रदानं मया देते तवोपतिष्ठतां विष्णुचरणं पिंडदानं गीतार्थे मया देते तवोपतिष्ठतां विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं विष्णुचरणं समर्पितं। अभागेतं पुरुषं महात्मं सुरासुरी रचनं पद्मं इंदु सूर्यो वसंती सुलोकनाथं श्री अग्निदेवता क्रव्यादा मग्नि आवाहनं समर्पयामि। ओम क्रव्यादा नमः। ओम क्रव्यादा नमः। ओम क्रव्यादा नमः। Good. Bring your things into the fire. You're going to bring out the 36 chairs. Om Lomyaya Swaha, Om Tvache Swaha, Om Rohitaya Swaha, Vedobhyaya Swaha, Mamsebhyaya Swaha, Snayubhyaya Swaha, Astabhyaya Swaha, Vajabhyaya Swaha, Retase Swaha, Payave Swaha, Ayasaya Swaha, Prayasaya Swaha, Sanyasaya Swaha, Vyasaya Swaha, Udhyasaya Swaha, Shuche Swaha, Shochate Swaha, Shochamanaya Swaha, Shokaya Swaha, तपसे स्वाहा तप्यते स्वाहा तप्यमाणाय स्वाहा तप्ताय स्वाहा धर्माय स्वाहा निष्कृत्य स्वाहा प्रायश्चित्ते स्वाहा भेषजाय स्वाहा यमाय स्वाहा अंतकाय स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा बृहस्पत्यै स्वाहा विश्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो स्वाहा जावा पृथ्वीभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। ओम प्रेतवाहाय स्वाहा, ओम प्रेतसखाय स्वाहा, ओम प्रेतपाय स्वाहा, ओम प्रेतभूमिपाय स्वाहा, ओम प्रेतहर्ते स्वाहा, ओम क्रव्यादा अग्नये नमः स्वाहा। Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama